Not shocked says hi.
Hello, hello. What's going on, shop? So today we're gonna try a new game because we beat Final Fantasy. Been working my way through Final Fantasy mode, but it's mostly grinding out quests and stuff. So we're gonna try this at least for a little bit today. Shock, thank you for 41 months.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. Thank you so much. I'm playing with the options, and we're gonna try with everything like ultra max, super high, and with ray tracing, and we're gonna see if I crash the game. Control's a good game. Takes a minute to get going, but not too long. Well, that's good. I'm gonna see if I crash my game now. I guess there's no difficulty setting, it's just play control.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But
Like
it's
computer
all
screen.
a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
Federal Bureau of
Anyone
Control.
here?
Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder of prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any object considered iconic representations of archetypal concept. Rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your superior immediately. How am I supposed to know what's prohibited if you're counting rubber ducks and ketchup bottles? Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Like, lots of doors open up.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Staffing, surveillance, data initiative, construction, minor equipment, office equipment, janitorial costs, mold removal, HQ livability costs. Okay. Is there a projector screen here?
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Shark in is something, although secure. Permission to following basic protocol. Shoot to kill. Good luck. As you should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4E. I think you're R4. There's so many words here, I think I might just read off if I find something important.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Did we just go in a circle? Wait. Wasn't this a hallway? Same room. Guess we go to our interview.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Avoid phrases Alaska, scissors, blood and bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. They really like this guy, don't they? Trench does not want to be bothered by anybody.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
He's blasted himself.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Follow the board's instructions and complete the astral plane challenge. Bubblegum Polaroid. All or none of the above. These are the concepts and tattoos we see in your minds. The service weapon has many forms, like the house and prison you occupy.
The same gun.
Control the gun house.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Okay. Destroy the copies of targets. Service weapon regenerates ammo automatically when not in use. So I don't think there's crits. All these glowy bits are. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. Okay. You and we wield the gun / you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
See
Things are
further into
quieted
the
down
Bureau.
outside. Is it safe to go?
So, like, we're the director now? Turn this down a little bit. Okay.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
I wonder if there's a shoulder switch keybind. There isn't. So they always make you aim left.
Ragdak says Oya troll the cons.
Troll the cons? I'm the director, let me in. I don't know what the fuck I'm in. What's going on, Ragdak?
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
You don't have any powers yet? Nope. I literally just started. I just picked up my gun. Push the fingers.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Blum, blum, blum.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power.
Not creepy at all. there's a red room, and there's the shelter. There's stuff in here. We need you to find a better way to sort fake AWEs to the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside the building.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble.
How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We're proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they don't leave, then ask them 3 questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and they need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform Gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet. Then, redact them immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious.
Contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Delays caused by the house shifts do not count towards overtime. Wait, so the dangerous building makes you do more work, and they're like, nah, that's part of the natural state of things. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends we understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain, informed by our own, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear events of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on a pair of scissors that consume human through 2 punctures on the giving these details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to a file. So is this like heavily inspired by SCP or something similar? Ever read SCP or watched Warehouse 13? So I've read some SCP stuff, but not a lot of them. And Warehouse 13 I never watched. But it really seems SCP inspired, of like everyday objects being completely sinister, maybe. AWEs are basically this game's SCP. Okay. wish I could change shoulders.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spread.
Wait, it's R. We already have that built in. Because there's no reload. So where's R? R, toggle side.
Cleanse the control
There we go.
point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Are
hello?
you with us?
I'm with you.
With the Bureau? Are you
I am
still
now.
sane? Please.
Back to the
talk
future
me.
looking suit.
We saw you deal with the compromised agents. Is it safe to come out?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh shit! You're the new director.
Wait, what?
Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown, before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
So she's got a voice in her head.
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Pushed the hiss out.
You hit the ground kind of hard. You okay? Oh, you evaporated.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
So basically, we're
They
going to
call
be in
me
this
the
building the whole
director.
time.
But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
So that's the hotline we're looking for. It's got one button.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department? The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal, then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she
Sure.
memorize this?
Okay.
Got it. Thanks.
All right.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Suspicious.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
So we don't even know what these are. Materials, clearance level. You do not have clearance. Service weapon. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-olitarians to... This object must be bound by individuals seeking the role of... The object will determine whether, if rejected, the application is terminated. This process is dictated by though the criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, many forms throughout history, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Vernastra, all weapons that, of their wielders, if objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this has to be the original manifestation of this event. If this is the case, See Darling's presentation. Yep, you thought it was a third-person shooter. Surprise, it's a looter shooter. Yeah, literally looter shooter, because you're looting everything. The only person you should fail is yourself. Alright, so we're in the central office and we need to go this way.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Weapon mod, shatter projectile. Wait. How did we get to the... Okay, so we need another gun form to use that other attachment. So I guess we get a shotgun form here pretty soon. I just got a cookie clicker achievement. We'll just keep that going. Oh, yep, you can shoot through the glass. Wait, there is headshots. Because they're like exploding. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you again on the road. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. $313 of minibar. So if we go under red areas, is that bad? Yep.
It's overpowering.
That's bad.
You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity, or destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does that very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file for the full report. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area stability has been downgraded to yellow. Green is stable, yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange, high likelihood, red, frequent, unanticipated building shifts. It's weird that the text only shows up at that door. It's absolutely insane. Dead letters. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. And I made just like the dream showed me. I tossed the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans plus the timing belt for my car's engine, and the wheels of my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. What's up, Azrael? So far, the control's really smooth, and it feels like I'm going insane. But I think that's par for the course. Game's really fun. Good. That's what I've been hearing. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem, and you need to send folks to fix it. I got my wife one of those singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. It says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife's real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Oh, he's got a shield. Don't like that. It's going down little by little. Like, we're getting all these little bits and pieces, but they don't tell us what it is yet. I think I hear more of the hiss. It's like squelching. Blends control points to gain access to fast travel. So I wonder if we gain clearance levels too. Introduction of paranatural topics.
8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Whopping 80 kilobytes.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
I kind of like these little videos that they throw in here.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Come to the comms department. It looks like upstairs might be a dead end. Let's see what's in here.
Object of power. Looks like the Hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes.
So we already watched that one. What was the thing we just picked up? Hiss guard, probably this. The Bureau has internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. The Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles that they carried prior to corruption. While the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns, they have no observed paranatural abilities. With the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by the shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks that they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it's obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on their use of weapons. Refer to a file. That's really hissy. That open. Supposed to just walk up to it? Oh, it's the floppy disk. Floppy disk and nuke can be bound to gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe,
It's
Doctor.
harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
E to grab highlighted objects. Wow. Particles. Oh, I missed whatever that said. Into the house. Everything's so shiny. Destroy the copies of fakes meetups with your new ability art. Got one shot. Hiss noise is burrowing into her astral plane secret base. You must stop them. Mute them, Director. Floppy disk is now bound and delivered. The Hiss antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me through this.
Fuck! I still hear you. Where are you shooting from? So depending on what we pick up, it deals more damage. That makes sense. Fall damage. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed to use the explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variation to wield a specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of the weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What could that tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file for a full report. Floppy disk must be contained in a cell with no other loose materials. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See the Darling presentation. The object is currently bound to redacted for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located by agents with the CIA. To diskette contain launch codes to missiles believed to be reserved for use against. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant with the CIA tipped off the Bureau, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mail room.
Something Kamasi case. Tomasi, Willow outcome. Reinformation campaign summary of Willow Awe. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack in the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like boasting, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns make the public less likely to. So another awe behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring and for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Tomasi's the one that's on the intercom talking crazy. There's level 1.
This must open the door.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Oh yeah, that was the first one we found. These are all bathrooms.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47.
SuspiciaCon.
The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below him. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed.
Dum dum dum.
It was dark and stiflingly hot.
Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back. You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
Safe room. It's a lot of noise. What's this?
They can fly now. Great.
Well, that's creepy.
He'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
His elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to change their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss Elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural abilities. Some Hiss Elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How were they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file. So we could, I guess the red spots are where we can hit them. So really it's all over the chest and then the feet. Face in the rocket. Face in the hands. Face. Tea time. 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. Have you heard about the Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about it, would you? See you Sunday. Cool, so we have a shortcut now. The spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where the Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at which had been connected to a total of disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled a light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring the new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during the incident.
The hotline can't be far now. Alberta.
Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Hit a hole through his eye.
Tomasi, head of comms.
All right,
He's got him.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event
Pimp in a Box says it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your cats are?
Thank God no local doctors examine them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item to show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Shut up! It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your cats are? I have one cat, and she is on my desk. Just being a good girl. And it's 9 p.m. for me. What up, Wonder? It's 9 p.m. here too. It was just mimicking those old "Do you know where your kids are" commercials. Oh yeah, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? You wouldn't steal a car, but your kids might. According to their testimony, the agents have been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See Mot 1. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy trial and error period. After pulling another motel cord found inside the room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances from the home's owner and other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, light cords have been found at the oldest house, located in the sectors, These all access the Ocean View Motel. Though how exactly this link operates is but initial hypothesis center on the Butte Aw as a Wouldn't steal a car. Fuck, if it was easy and victimless as pirating music, I sure would. Well, I mean, the whole Kia Boys thing happened for a while. You just literally needed a screwdriver and you just peel them open. All visitors must check in. Trench, 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 trench. What the heck? The S sound effect for your redacted spots was throwing me. Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but I just started doing it. Were you wondering, like, what was happening to the mic?
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
We just... Okay. That's a no. I have auditory processing disorder, so sometimes I can't understand what I'm hearing. Did it, was it a good thing? Did it make it spooky? Do we get to keep all our collectibles and stuff after dying? We have the AWE report, so we should be good. No, it's not spooky. I just couldn't tell what on earth I was hearing. I'm restarting Firefox. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep doing it then. If it was confusing you, that's exactly what this game's trying to do. Alright, so we know, mind the gap. So what happens if we go backwards? We end up somewhere else? No? We're still in the same room. Stand here, mind the gap.
Have we been here before?
Oh, here we go. So I guess it just sometimes sends you somewhere else?
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
So, when you know sometimes that your hearing is incorrect, it took me a minute to figure out that's because you weren't actually saying anything. Basically, I couldn't tell if was my brain malfunctioning or not at first. Okay. 25, 27. It's a casino.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Ring the bell a few more times, I'm sure they'll come. Embrace your inner Karen. That's what I was trying to do. I was waiting for a ghost to show up and say, "What are you doing? Stop ringing my bell." Wait, that's a painting of us. A hotline seashell is a transmitter bridge. Directors can call the board long distance. I've always wanted to develop a game and do one just really fucking stupid achievement, like ring the bell 500 times. I hate those achievements. Like something you would never get unless you read it, and then you're annoyed that you have to do it that many times. The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Okay. Do I just avoid it? I guess we just avoid it. Well done, dialed, past selves. You can contact us or past selves in the Hotline Collectives menu. We expect compulsive and weekly calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
So the hotline should now be in our office, right? This game is from 2019. Just think that's like 7 years ago. Graphics have gone completely nowhere. Exactly! Like, I didn't even realize it was a 7-year-old game, but there's like all these reflections and everything else going on. And it still runs really well. While I'm on a stream. It's one of the first really in-depth ray tracing games. I mean, it's working well too. When I tried to use ray tracing in, what was it, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, it just like broke the game. Like anytime I open up the map, it would just consume all resources. To all executive staff, I know that there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands we are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in a spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms on how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Wait, is there even more stuff? The object should be inaccessible for use except for the director. Object is a 1960s era red Bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs. The director allows the object allows the director to communicate with the. If anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.6. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifests in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the objects, including but its origin remains unknown.
Ring, ring.
Ring,
it's
ring.
Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy. It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
It's one of the first really in-depth ray tracing games. This game got famous because it was good. Or not because it was good. It was because the prettiest games of the era. Bonus points for running better than most games do, even with ray tracing. My 3060 can run this at 1080p with ray tracing on. And you can't really do ray tracing on many games. So it's optimized.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a rain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline. A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau.
We heard this one already.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
Yeah, we only did get through one door.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
He said the thing. He said the thing. You are the director now. We expect independence, dependence. You are authority chosen one. The Bureau game needs you. Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I'm honored to tell you he died in service of his country. He could be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice protected the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Wasn't he not supposed to mention regret? According to the other cheat sheet. Wait, I gotta make it to the boardroom. Good? Examination of paranatural topics. Technological limitations of the oldest house. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the ability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices to receive or emit any signal. Radio waves are only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be certain that pieces of technology are too new for the oldest house to them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving too fast for a pace for the to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. So you have to, like, retain a certain level of technological advancement within this place. Whatever entity controls this doesn't know how to mess with stuff. It's like, this is too much. I don't want to deal with it. Kill it. Math. What did we just pick up? I hate that it doesn't, like, immediately go to whatever you picked up. Is it this one? Book club? What did we pick up here? I think it's book club. Whatever entity controls this? You said the thing too! He said the thing! By the way, don't you know that you need to read redacted parts is just Microsoft Word? Yep. Copy paste. That's professional hacking. I wonder if whether the radio works or not is impacted by stuff. Paracausality. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individual paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian, using the object of power as an example. Some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of while others can only be capable as little as which determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some exists within the body, and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is considering this request. I don't know what this stuff is, but we got a lot of it. Executive. Alerts and executive.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss? Sorry. You made it.
I did. And we're going to be right back because we got an ad break coming up. And with a game like this with so many cutscenes, I'm going to get a snack. So we'll be back.
Can I do it?
Oh! The cover disappeared. I have no more sniper shots. That's not good.
Oh, I can't clip, motherfucker. It's in the VOD. Am I martyr? Can I do marker?
Like that. I just hate not having answers for people when I know they need them. You know.
Same.
I hate that.
So when can I get this resolved? I don't know.
Tell you this. I'm not an idiot. I just don't have access to some things I do not know.
Rajang's over here with me.
Wait, I thought Rajang left. Oh no, that was.
Hold up. You don't hear nothing. It's fine.
I'm hearing things.
Yeah, you are.
Back to work then.
Get to work. Get to work. What do you mean I haven't beaten anything? Oh, there's fire!
Oh wait, I think you renamed yours Poogle. Cause mine's called Poogie.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is mine called Poogle?
Maybe you renamed them.
You can rename them?
Yeah. It's right underneath change clothes.
Where are you going, Poogle? Poogle! Come back! It's not safe!
Yeah, if you bring him near the food, he'll get scared and run away. Because he'll think.
He's gone. $60 seconds in an hour. This guy's taking a nap. Forever. Wait! No one saw that. No one saw that. It never happened. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, uh-huh. You got it.
Huh?
My FAR samples?
Attacking map. West. Far.
I grabbed your samples, I think. The one you marked?
Oh, hey. Yeah, thanks. Oh, Oh, okay. I'm fine.
So I'm heading towards our objective.
What happened?
Should be able to teleport. I hope the one I needed is second. Wait, I just screwed myself over. No, I didn't. And go! And it goes! Oh, wow. Did you find another perfect foot? I did not. I need to, though. I need more feet. What do I do here? Use the lightning thing, but it just there's no cloud to get me over. Really? All right, we're back. Why was there a clip of me signing off for the day? What was that?
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Analysis of the Hiss threat, Part 1. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss has revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of these wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the last few weeks has not been affected by the corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast of those with the other Hiss, I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work needs to be done. Refer to file for full report.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. His gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
her, the janitor, is perfectly normal.
Hi, Jesse.
Nothing new. Why did they have us talk to her?
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
What's this room? Is it a jukebox?
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Maintenance sector.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Wait, did he just res? high ground. Take that back. Gotta be more secrets in here, right? Maybe not.
What's down that way?
Mary Chase. Whoa! Did we find a side quest?
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power.
Carousel horse?
How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Use evade to complete the Astral Challenge. Oh, wow. The horse Chichu allows you to evade dash, use it. Prove escape yourself. Ah! It keeps turning off dash. Oh, you can air dash. That's what it wants us to do. Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Do we just skip them? I see. Success and level. You have improved. You and Horst are now bound friends for life.
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
It's so bright.
The hell is this?
Where's the remote? Change the station.
Man.
Escape! Escape!
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane. Airplane? Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home. I miss my home.
Okay. So there's that. Janitor.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy.
Easy
It's
peasy.
just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Jaha, you think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back.
Level
That's
2
great.
clearance level. It's always
Thank
the
you,
janitor. Janitor and IT always have access to places that you wouldn't think. What a
Yep.
mess. Burn the trash.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all.
Bones! 33
Burn
months,
it
thank
into
you!
a reindeer, not into a moose.
Thank you so much, man. Do we gotta burn trash? This was the kitchen we were in. Isn't there a level 2 thing in here? This is level 4. Rocket launcher. Aha. My loot senses were tingling. Okay. So we need to go past him.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion.
Explosion.
Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Oh, we got a call.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
We are at war. Hostile takeover. The Hiss is the opposing force foreign power. We will provide countermeasure strategy. Accept and ingest them. Add control points. These countermeasures missions will benefit you. We will give resources rewards for each completed countermeasure. Okay, so I guess there's now mini games at control points. We have side quests. The merry-go-round horse. Objects should be confined. Objects should be kept in a confined space when unbound. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when at its path. The object is currently bound by The object is discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local reported the rides would move on their own and they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see Overnight America episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent by agents invoked Formula C5 to the object long enough to... An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. If anyone sees the merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Well, oops. Whoops. Okay, we watched this one already. NSC power plant. The human.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
I'm the director.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
He's probably turned. Security matters. Ah! Here we go. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ati, just tell them you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene in his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's very much a classified matter. Also, I found your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on the next steps. Cheers, Lynn. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it.
What's your read on all this?
Energy conversion's well below the acceptable. Pressure's coming so fast, I'm amazed the NSC is still home. When it blows, we're all going with it.
Oh, thanks,
Frank. He said, if it blows, we're all going with it. Thank God. Oh, we have 7 points. So this is all just straight percentages. Energy, health, melee damage, launch. Are these like side upgrades? I feel like launch is going to be our way to go. Because you get extra stuff. Launch grenades and rockets back. Launch basic enemies when their health is low. Launch large enemies. Objects. Hold and launch up to 3 objects. Oh, it's a weapon form. Wait, what did this say? Weapon form slot? We need essences to reset abilities. Oh, additional weapon form slot. Okay, so we gained a slot because we spent X amount of points. Now we can throw in grenades and rockets back, and we can launch enemies when their health is low. Weapon forms. Upgrade grip. Scatter has high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Oops. Well, reload speed plus 10%. Constructs upgrade level. Upgrade to enable higher tier mods. Refresh to generate new randomized mods. Kill enemies with a service weapon in shatter mode. Shatter hatchet burst will push them back. How far? Kill enemies with spin mode. I don't have spin mode yet. Kill enemies in the executive sector with headshots. Kill hiss guards in the executive sector using spin. Kill hiss rangers in the executive sector using shatter. You may enjoy, execute, smile this measure. Smile not guaranteed. So executive sector. I guess that's where we were. So now we have shatter. So we can reduce the spread. Plus projectiles. I feel like is going to be it. We currently have reload speed. 10%. 16%. %. So we already had a better health recovery. Whoa! All right. They explode on death. Alright, I like the weapon swapping. That's good. Just don't get hit. So I think this is the right way to go. So what's up here? We got energy converters. Got cooling pumps. Got ventilation and elevator. So let's just go in a circle.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Place the parts. Burn trash around the furnace. Oh. Oh no! That explodes on the wall! Still hear somebody hissing. Oh, we can't. Ah! Couldn't see him. Got music playing for us. Alright, so this is the furnace area. Is that the trash? It's radioactive. Oh, do we have to...
Trash. Did Ahti mean barrels full of hazardous biological material? Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
There's one. Pick up the barrel. Maybe one more. Where are you hiding? What a mess. Burn the trash. We got skill points for it. Now we can go to coolant pumps.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Wait, are we under the ocean? Behind me.
Bro, go to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner.
There's a bunch of energy cubes.
My old enemy, the Glock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He's
Holy!
medicated. He's trying to sneak in. He got him caught with his hand in the pistol. Enough of him.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
The clog. Whoa! Maybe we get some of those blue things that we had. I wonder how long they stay after we kill something. Num 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 num. Good. Okay. We undid our mistakes. That gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the fuck is it? Where's it keep coming from? Why the hell does Ati keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him too. I guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out the new drain cleaner. Extreme strength. So we need to watch out for that stuff. Come on. Why is that not hitting? You have to hit that ones first. There we go. I guess we can just hit any part of it, not just the glowy part.
We need to hurry.
I think we just cleared the clog, didn't we? Do we need to hit go now? I know one of these exploders is trying to get to me. There we go. Another generator here somewhere. We did one, we did two. This blue pipe goes all the way over here, so it should be it, right? Yeah, number 3.
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Oh, it's a big guy. God, he takes a lot of hits. Hiss Trooper. Troopers are meant to be the first agents to enter AWE's thresholds or any other paranaturally hazardous situation. They are heavily armored and heavily armed in preparation for the worst. As a result of their role, Hiss Troopers have access to the heaviest armor and weaponry the Bureau's armory, including military-grade chain guns and grenade launchers. In addition to their already formidable FBC-issued armor, the Hiss resonance surrounding these entities is dense enough to stop bullets. If one is forced to engage one of these, be sure to make use of any available cover. Also note that, to the telekinetically talented, enemy grenades can be a welcome source of ammunition. Refer to file for full report. I didn't even get to the point of seeing the grenades. rockets. Hit you with every pellet. Ooh, rockets. Oh, we got an achievement. Catch a rocket. Can't see you. Do that again. Oh, hello. Guess we need to go around.
Don't give an inch!
Oh! Crap! We threw him! And he exploded. Right back. Okay.
Just hold together a little longer.
Clear.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig bats inside the plant has a shit fit.
What is all of this? Radioactive, whatever it is. I don't know if we can do anything about that stuff yet. safe tests. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects or material from its immediate vicinity. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Velocity ammunition were tested with results. Testing will continue after The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. That. No more teleported in. Give me a glowy thing. One more. They gotta put this box in here to tease me. Let me get in here.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Love this game when it came out. Can't wait for the sequel to drop. Hopefully you enjoyed this mindfuck of a game. Yeah, Eternal. Someone was asking me earlier how I felt about the game, and I was like, I feel like I'm going insane. Hey, we can get over that. So far, so good, though. I'm really liking the combat. Story's all mystery. I like it. So both of these are in the executive sector. We haven't got there. measures. Collect reward. Recoil efficiency. Can we collect all of these at the same time? Kill enemies with spin mode. Like, can we just have them active? Oh, we could do 3. Using launch. Unlock the second mod slot, increase base weapon damage. Construct spin. A generous magazine, high fire rate, best used in controlled bursts. Alright, well, I want this. Insufficient materials. No! Oh, it just immediately went to construct. Okay, so we need more materials and more ritual impulses. There's some post-story stuff. That's all I can say. But it's a deeply methodical game. Trust nobody. It's very SCP. Very spooky. What happens if we do 2 reload speeds? I like that. We can have low damage. I still don't know what to do with these guys. Mushroom thing. Might just be a radioactive zone we can't do anything with. We need to go to central maintenance. Seems right. They didn't like me using melee. Did I wake you up? Thresholds. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What a threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on an ET frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as an ET. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes and possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes ET in those who learn of it, so it's actively denied. Have you met anyone thus far besides the... Wait. Have you met anyone thus far aside from that initial janitor? The janitor and then like the main team. Not in maintenance, but like in the executive thing. I think her name was Pope. Met her. Like the first person you could interview. Time clocks? These are time clocks. Okay, elevator. Seismograph? I kind of remember how far you are now. Oh, you're in for a lot of trees. I'm excited. I got this game during the Steam sale because it looked really cool. And it's running amazingly. Like, I turned everything up to max. And it's going. It's chugging along. Tennyson report. Listen, Trench is on a warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it and wants to know yesterday. Whoever did it's going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell you, it's not even counting all this weird shit we deal with. This place can be downright hostile work environment sometimes. We are not level 4. Yeah, they really optimized this game, even on a 4-year-old standard. Yeah. One of my buddies was saying it was running on his older computer with ray tracing, and he can't really run ray tracing on most stuff. Huh. Director says go. Gotta be something else. Yep. There's something else. Sneak up on me. So there's got to be like an extra switch or something that we need to hit. Or maybe we're not in the right spot. We need to go to the yellow area. Maybe we can't get through this yet. Blackrock processing. Oh, we can't get through there because there's goo. That'll solve it. I'd like to file a formal complaint about the authorized use of my voice in a state of quality I did not agree on. What? The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of my voice in the recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I'll go to HR if it's necessary. God, the first time trying to read that map really used to fuck my mind up. Yeah, I mean, it took me a second to really understand what's going on. And then I kind of just narrow it down to wherever my red spinny thing is. Indicator. Complete the training course in the required time.
So I just read this? Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
I can tell why the dude's mad. He's like, what do you want me to read? Use my demo.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Go. Are we hitting target?
45 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
Oh no, I'm out of energy.
Five seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Come on.
Okay, we got this.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5.
I like stood here at the door for a minute
3,
waiting for the glass to go
2,
up.
1. Go.
Go.
$60 seconds remaining. $30 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Ranger.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself.
Give me your power! I wonder. The copies have been given weapons and projectiles. Shield yourself to pass level up. How do you use shield? You. Oh, there's a hole. Whoops. get up there. Defense. Oh. Can we throw all of our crap? Nah. I thought we could, like, bring up shield and then throw the entire shield at somebody. Right. So now we need to get back to the control room. We still can't float across that gap. So we can't do anything with the, what was that area called? It's not even on the map. It's like Blackwell Research, something. Oh, plus shield strength. When released, shield propels debris at nearby enemies. While holding shield, use evade to rush at enemies and knock them back. I feel like we should take a little bit of HP. And energy. We ran out of energy a couple times. Melee, I'm not seeing a use for it yet. I'm sure we'll get there. So is this what we're doing now? Will the shield protect me? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. It does not. Override the lockdown using directional override. Are we not in the control room? We're at the energy converters. Control room. Next game is Wednesday. Hazard owes me $20. Arish is still on a fucking win streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing accident. incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought the beers last time, so it's on Hepstenstall's turn. Easy peasy. Why are you glowing?
Forces contain a lockdown. Only be lifted by a directorial override.
That's it. The other sector should be open now.
Hello, cat.
I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Cat, you can't have popcorn. Doesn't work. Doesn't work for cat. You gotta stay on my lap, or you gotta go down. Can't have it. It's not for his loot. Didn't work. Club Lopez. I don't know what these book clubs are for. Probably should have used fast travel. Uh-oh. No! I hope the game autosaves. Game crashed. Oh, it's DLC. Okay. The Foundation should also be DLC. Alan Wake 2. That's the next game coming out in the series, right? Yeah. Headshots and Hiss Rangers. The Coming Storm. I don't think we heard this one yet.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
He said the thing. Alright, let's see what's going on with Emily.
A lot of these questions can be answered by
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Level 3.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
That's ominous. Alright. Cat's tearing up my desk. Is there anything new here?
Hi, Jesse.
Are these new?
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought up a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. At one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right.
She seems jealous.
Has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Okay. It's just, wow. I mean, this blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
Cat, what are you doing? Kitty kitty. Alright, chat. I think this is a good place to call it. Because we just got to a new chapter. We confirmed it didn't blow up our save. That's all good. Good. Plus I gotta maintain a sleep schedule, right? I can't be up till forever o'clock in the morning all the time. But thank y'all for being here. Tomorrow, I think we're going to be doing Monster Hunter with Hazel and Tack. So come by and see us again. Hit that follow button if you're new. Come find us again. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.